Thank you very much. Hi, my name is Jide. I'd like to talk to you about a topic that's very interesting to me. And that's superheroes. Now, why superheroes? I'm very much in the business of superheroes. In the continent where I live, in Africa, we have a lot of superheroes. We don't have one or five or 10 or 20. We have them in the millions. We have millions of Africans who are superheroes, everyday people doing extraordinary everyday things. And this keynote is all about these superheroes. Why do I know so much about them? Why am I so interested in them? Because at my company, Ucard, we make superheroes. Join me and I'll show you how we do that. Now, basically, what we do is that we take an average everyday African retail storekeeper and we give them the tools that empowers their businesses, empowers their communities, and turns them into superheroes. They become stars from being a mediocres, everyday average, struggling businesses, and they become superstar businesses. That's what we do as UCAD. And I'd like to tell you a bit more about that and show you how we do it. Now, just take a typical everyday retailer that's just basically struggling to survive, has very few products they're selling in their community. We take them and we turn them into these retailers that have big thriving businesses, much diversified product portfolio, and they have profits, they have scale, and they have brand recognition. How do we do that? I'll show you in a minute. Now let's take an average shopkeeper. I like to call this guy super shopkeeper. What does he want to do? What are the things he needs to do to scale his business and achieve his dreams? He wants to be able to set up his business easily, source products and stock, sell and service to customers in his neighborhood, scale and expand the business with the tools and capital that he needs. It's a fair ask, but it's actually not as simple as it looks. On the other hand, we have the Africa's biggest consumer brands. These are big brands that sell to the 1.2 billion consumers on the continent. What do they want? What do they want to do? And how does that impact the shopkeeper? What they want to do? They want to set up their channels at cheaper costs. They want to supply products to 80 million African retailers with ease. They want to sell to and service 1.2 billion African consumers. And more importantly, they want to have access to data. They want to see market data and insights in real time as products are being bought and sold from Mr. Super Shopkeeper. They want to see. All of this is very simple, straightforward asks, but not that simple. You would think that just a simple handshake between Mr. Shopkeeper and these big brands should do the trick, shouldn't it? It should. But guess what? It doesn't. There are all kinds of problems, from middlemen to financial exclusion. Many of the shopkeepers are not banked. There's poor supply chain. It's difficult for them to find products. There is no data. Data is not available to the big brands to know where the products are being sold. And in the retail side, there is very limited technology, little or no technology footprint. It's still exercise books, cash money, everything's being written now. That's what UCAD comes out to do. That's what we solve in the marketplace. How do we do that? We provide the rails that comes with everything that makes retail what it is, which is a $2.5 trillion business in Africa by 2030. For every player in the value chain, whether it's the big brands or Mr. Super Shopkeeper, we want them to focus on doing their businesses, driving value in their communities, creating the products that people love, while we take care of everything else, all the tech, all the rails that carry value, they are provided by UCAD. Whatever is needed in the channel, whether it's standalone, a network retail onboarding, support for all channels, whether it's online or offline, supply chain logistics, the marketplace for products and services, trade financing, value added services. Everything they need, we provide. What does that give Mr. Shopkeeper? He's able to start up, he's able to source, he's able to sell, he's able to service, and he's able to scale. What does that give our big brand players? They get their product penetration, price visibility, sales growth, customer loyalty, and profits. Much more value than what they are getting today. And how do they do this? How does the shopkeeper take advantage? How do the big brands take advantage? By doing the exact same thing. All you have to do is start from ucard.store. That's where it all happens. Go there now and register to be whatever type of customer you want to be. You want to be a retailer, you want to be a super agent, you want to register as a brand, an aggregator, whatever category your business is, it's all there. You don't need to go anywhere else. With as little as 10 minutes, you are in business. Ucard has everything you need. It's built for enterprise businesses, so the big brands can easily adapt it. It's built for all classes of customers. It supports all classes of customers. Pricing is very flexible. You can start with very little, or in some cases, no setup fees. It's driven by APIs. It's very easy to be plugged into multiple systems, whether your ERPs, CRMs, or whatever back office systems the big brands are using. And then, of course, for the small retailers who have nothing, they can easily adapt. You can deploy very quickly. You don't need a lot of tech people to start using Ucard. And then it supports multiple devices as far as the end user is concerned. On your feature phones with USSD, mobile app on a smartphone, point of sale terminal, and of course, web on a computer. Some of Africa's biggest brands are here already in the areas of consumer goods, banking, insurance, government. We already have an estimated coverage of close to 200,000 retail stores, and we are reaching today more than 20 million consumers across Africa. Come and join us as we get to the journey, get on the journey to 1.2 billion. And as I speaking about the journey, I'd like to put to you a very interesting geography fact. Now, the Earth's landmass is 30% covered by actual land. Now, likewise, similarly, the big brands in Africa only are able to cover 30% of retailers available on the continent. What does that mean? Just like the earth is 70% covered by water, direct retail 70% on this continent will be covered by Ucard. And there's no other reason why you shouldn't be on Ucard. Join us today. Let's take this journey to the next level. Thank you.